Hey, how's it going, everyone? Saints fan here. If you're like me, you've probably watched the trailer from yesterday numerous times trying to figure out something that you may have missed. And I did do the trailer breakdown yesterday, which you can go check out if you missed it. I will leave a link in the description. And I covered most of the stuff that you may not have seen in that trailer breakdown. However, there were a few things that some of you guys did tweet at me, which I will cover in this video. In addition to that, I'll be showing you guys the house locations of the houses that they showed in the trailer, so you can get an idea of if you like the spot it's in, the view, and all that stuff. And then finally, we'll be taking a look at some comments from Fun MW2, potentially some new stuff that Rockstar has not mentioned. So we're going to hop right in with the Fun MW2 stuff. Somebody asked him on his Twitter if there's only going to be 3 to 4 houses that we can purchase, and he actually responded with, no, there's more than 10. Not sure if he's including yachts in that number, but if he's not, that means there's going to be 10 houses or mansions, whatever you want to call them, that we can buy, which is awesome. I mean, I don't know how many, like what the limit is. I don't know if these are going to count towards like the apartment limit, if they're going to make that number instead of 4, if they're going to make it 5 now. We're going to have to wait and see how everything plays out, because obviously these houses, they're not going to have 10 car garages. At least I don't think they would. And even the yacht, you're not going to have a garage with that probably. So I don't know how this is all going to work out. It's going to be interesting to see. The more interesting part is that, and I'll cover more of this in the house location section, but on Reddit, FunMW2 said, here's a hint at one of the new apartments or houses, and he puts a picture to this house. Apparently this was a picture that Dragoon, whatever his name was, the leaker that originally leaked a bunch of this yacht and all this crazy apartment customization stuff. This was one of the pictures he leaked, and I'll cover this house and show you where it's at in a few seconds here, but I just wanted to let you guys know about that. One of the really cool things, and shout out to I Never Win Ever on Twitter, he actually tweeted me this. If we look at the top right of this picture, you can see in the background that appears to be another yacht. So this gives us this gives us a better idea of how the yacht system is going to work, because obviously, theoretically, everybody in the lobby could own a yacht. And I'm assuming, I don't know how it's going to actually work, if they're just stationary objects and they're just there all the time, or if somebody joins the lobby, it maybe drives in or just pops up. We still don't know much about that, but you can see here, these 2 yachts are in pretty close proximity of each other. I talked a little bit yesterday about potentially being able to move these yachts, like put a waypoint on the map, and then the captain will drive you there. I mean, as cool as it would be, I don't know if we're actually going to be able to have like pirate ship battles. I mean, that'd be pretty awesome with like the missiles and stuff, but who knows, because I doubt you can actually blow up the yachts, because that would be too crazy. Either way, though, that is definitely a pretty nice catch. Again, just to give you a little bit more of an idea of how the yachts are going to work. Now, moving into the house locations, this is the first one that they showed in the trailer. You can see the helicopter up above. The one we're actually going to be taking a look at is on the right. The ones on the left, that is not a part of the house. So the one on the right here, you can see I'm in single player. I do have a few mods on, by the way, so if it looks different, that is why. Obviously, there's no interior right now, but you can see here where it is on the map. It's got a fairly nice view, and it is in a fairly nice location. I would say out of all of them, this one probably has the worst view, and you can see here what it looks like from the street. It's a fairly small house, I guess, although there are multiple layers to it. From the trailer, you can see this is the one that they went inside on. You can see what it's going to look like from inside and the view. And then here is the bedroom. Now, what's interesting is these next 2, I don't know if we'll actually be able to purchase these, because they didn't show any insides of them. They just showed the houses themselves, which was kind of weird if they don't, or if they're not purchasable. But here you can see this is the one with the women doing the yoga on. And when I go into single player here, you can see, again, a fairly simple house, and you can see in the map here, sort of on the left side. Here's what it looks like from the street, and you can see this one actually has a garage that's open, or that's textured, I guess. And that door in the back, which is kind of weird, it just goes straight to the balcony. I don't know why that's there, but here you can see the view from the balcony. The third house, and this is the last one that they showed in the trailer, and they really only showed these people in the pool, and you can see the guy here, but this one is close to that hotel that is on like the right side of the map, kind of. Here you can see the location on the actual map. This one, I think, is the best looking house out of all of the ones they showed in the trailer. You can see here from the street, it actually looks, I wouldn't call it a mansion, but it's a really nice house. Obviously, it's got the pool in the back. I think this one probably has one of the better views And it has more of an open area back here too, so that's why I kind of like this one. Again, we don't really know what the customization is going to be like and the prices of these houses. If you guys have any guesses, you can let me know in the comment section. But moving on to the final house, this one is the picture like I showed earlier from Fun MW2. And this one is probably the worst house, like at least exterior wise. Although it has probably one of the better views, even though there are a few trees blocking your way. You can see this one's actually really close to Franklin's house. And again, the outside is kind of ugly because there's this like giant white fence for some reason. Once we go to the balcony though, you can see if there weren't these trees here, this one would probably have the best view out of all of them because it's got a nice view of the city. It's pretty wide open. There's nothing really else around it. But I would say this is probably one of the lower end options for the new houses if there are actually 10, which would make sense if there's a sort of a price or a range between like the lower end houses and then actual mansions like higher end houses. Do keep in mind, though, that all of them are going to be in the Vinewood Hills area because that's what they mentioned in the newswire. And then finally, the last thing that I want to talk about is the ending of the trailer. If you guys remember yesterday, I showed, and we didn't really know much about the ending. They just showed, like, after the credits, I guess, they showed this clip where this guy shoots a flare up in the air because he looks like his plane is crashed, and a helicopter comes in. A few of you guys on Twitter actually suggested that this is going to be, or this is a little tease at the brand new adversary mode. The new adversary mode is called Extraction, so that would make sense because you're going to extract the guy that is, that has his plane crashed. And obviously, once the guy shoots the flare, then not only do the bodyguards know where he's going to be at, but also do the guys trying to attack him know. So it's going to be a race to see who gets there first, I guess. Honestly, out of all the adversary modes, this one does sound pretty awesome. It just reminds me of one of those like custom GTA 4 modes, like Protect the President, that I always used to play back in the day. I don't know if any of you guys have ever done that, but that's what it kind of reminds me of. Also note, and I don't know what this means exactly, but the plane on the left, that appears to not be the exact U.S. Air Force plane that you could buy that holds like all 20 or 30 people, I think. If you look at the engine in the back, it's blue, where the one in the game, the one that's a Pegasus vehicle, that one is white. I don't know if that means anything, but I just figured I would let you guys know. Anyway, that is it with the stuff that you may have missed. Hopefully this gave you a better idea of, what houses, if you even wanted to buy a house, if you had enough money. Also, hopefully this helps you get an idea of how the yacht system is going to work. If you guys have any questions, any concerns, any comments, just let me know in the comment section. But thank you guys for watching. Got Fashion Friday coming up later today, as well as some other awesome GTA videos. Anyway, drop a like if you did enjoy, subscribe for more awesome GTA content. And as always, it's your boy Saints Fan. I'm out. Peace.